in. How is it going, everyone? Welcome to more Most Wanted, though not the career mode this time because I already fully beat it 100%. No, this time is with another mode that this game has that is apparently called Challenge Series. I been told that these are supposed to be like separate, you know, events where you pick, well, you don't pick, you have fixed cards. That's what I've been told, but I don't know exactly what to expect. So yeah, you have like basically random events, and yeah, you have to unlock others by, well, at least you have options. You have 69 in total. That's pretty funny. All right, so let's do it. I don't know how. Yeah, auto, of course. I don't think I want to do manual transmission right now, you know? Or ever, for that matter. But yeah. No, you don't need to show me the Tollbooth tutorial, dude. I already know how it works. Though it is... They put the tutorial assuming... Wait, that's... Oh, I was about to say that's my car, but it isn't. So, you get a fixed car, but it also has fixed customization. So this one, for example, has... like a different, you know, spoiler, different body kit, and obviously that stuff. Well, that's cool. Like, it's like, I will say this is more of like the casual mode of the game, or rather more than casual, I will say like a more old school, right? Like how it was with Underground 1. Well, calling Underground 1 old school is a little bit... But you get what I mean, like basically it's just a sequence of events and you just have a car. Wait, why is there the police radio here? Come on. You kidding me? It's not like after this you're gonna go to open world, you know? It's pretty funny that you have the Volkswagen Golf after being done with the Volkswagen Golf, right? Yeah, I guess the Golf is gonna chase me until the end. And how is it going, Kyle? Yeah, you will be looking at this and you will think that nothing changed. And at first glance, I gotta say that this car doesn't look that different from the Golf I was driving, you know? It's the same color, it's a similar body kit. This, oh, well, I mean, we have the police here, but what difference does that make? Who cares? That's the real question. Oh, by the way, this is supposed to be the black edition of the game, so that means that there will be more events. I don't know originally how many events it has. I think it has 6, maybe less than 60, I'm not sure. But yeah, Black Edition adds a couple ones over 60, I think. Alright, so is that enough time? Because it's not like you're... Yeah, that is. It said 2 minutes 40, so that should be... Well, that was easy. But yeah, obviously it's the first challenge. I don't expect it to be hard. Not to mention in the easiest event type in the game, which is Tollbooth. So, the second one is supposed to be a chase. So here essentially... Wait, what does it say? You will need to evade the police pursuit after at least a minute. Okay, yeah, it has the icon of... Yeah. Basically survive 2 minutes. I mean 1 minute, sorry, I'm stupid. Though I think that also includes escaping. Like, sure, survive 1 minute. Oh, and this car again, huh? Hey, we really have the Golf. No matter what, huh? Well, for what I've been told, the Golf is a good car for pursuits too, so... That's nice. So what happens if I'm super good and I escape in... in less than a minute? Well, obviously I'm assuming I'm gonna fail. Yes, it could happen. Anyways, check this donut out. Okay, that hit 1, 2. Nice, okay, not bad. Hit this one. So actually, no, I shouldn't have done that. Because now this is gonna trigger an evade. Yeah, that was a bad idea. Okay, no, never mind. That police car saw me there. Alright, good to know. See, I was about to say, like, if all the cars are knocked out... So it says challenge complete, now evade. But as long as they don't call for... you have to be shitting me. Nah, it's fine. They are not gonna call for backup. And again, this is hit level 1, so... Hit level 1, the police is even more stupid than it usually is, so... No problem. Winner. I like that. You escape the police and they tell you winner. Like you just won a race, but you didn't win shit, you just escaped. I guess you won the event, to be fair. Alright. So, what did this unlock? Another toll booth. And then a bounty thingy then. These are some very... But wait a second. Hold up. I'm seeing the other challenges. All of them are toll booth or pursuits. There are no races in here? Really? But that's so lame. Like, that couldn't be lamer if you tried. Only toll booth and pursuit? I mean, at least you will get to use different cars, so that's cool. Told you yesterday no races? Oh well, I didn't realize. This is, by the way, the Mazda RX-8. But yeah, that's... that's very lame, actually. Yeah, I guess I didn't read when you said no races, but... I don't see any challenge in doing this, because... Toll booth is already the easiest event in the game. Well, the pursuits could be hard, but even then it's like you bring the worst two things of the game. Well, no, technically that will include drag races as well, but man, I wish I read that message that say that there were no races. God damn it. Well, that's fine. It is what it is. Well, if anything, I hope that I can beat this today, because I don't think I want to do another event like this, you know? Another event, sorry. I meant to say another stream like this. Yeah. But it say that it isn't for the faint of heart. Something tells me that this is not gonna be any harder than any of the other shit. Goosebumps when the cops behind me, yo. Is that what the song says? Well, clearly not this song, that is the chase song. Yeah. And I thought this was gonna be more like a classic mode, but if there are no races, that's like the opposite of a classic mode. God damn it. I got so scammed. Actually scammed. You see, the time trials, unless they make them super hard towards the end, the time trials, at least in the career mode, are an absolute joke. Like, you get them without even trying. So, though the real weird thing here is that they don't tell you what time you are doing. Oh, there is one race. Oh, nice. Well, pretty cool. There is one race. That's so cool. God damn it. Or is it? I don't know. I mean, even if there is one race, having to do more than 60 events that are nothing but toll booths and pursuits is a fucking pain in the ass, dude. But I guess the positive is that you get to use all the cars in the game, I guess. You know? Oh, hold up. Is this the Mazda RX-8 or the Mazda Miata? Like, the rear makes me think it's the RX-8, but... Wait, it says it right there, doesn't it? Yeah, it's an RX-8, indeed. Once you get 30 challenge done, you will unlock the rest of this comment. Well, 30 is still a lot, you know. Gacha with 0.7% rate pool. Those are high odds, you know. Alright, so the bounty, I don't even know how you increase the bounty. I'm assuming, because not by trading paint, but I'm assuming by taking them down you probably increase it, right? Oh, I'm also failing to take them down. Okay, taking them down though, that's not a lot, all things considered. The most annoying thing of these pursuits will be evading. Takedowns and overtime depending on hit. Okay. Yeah, that's a little bit annoying, but it's whatever. Right, this should take away 2 guys at least. Not all of them, but should be. Oh, okay, well, don't go there, I guess. Wait, can I even move out of here? Am I trapped? No, I'm not trapped. Those guys are trapped though. Doesn't seem like they can do much. Yeah, that thing completely blocked that place. Well, nice. No, hold up. There is a police coming. Okay, no problem. Got him. Alright. It's fucked up because aside from drag events, of course, these two are like my least 2 favorite things of the game. It's like the things that I prefer the least. But I guess we'll have to do it. Like now it's too late to do something else, you know? Like I already decided that this stream will be this. So actually, you know what? Picking manual transmission could make at least the toll booths be interesting, right? Yeah, I could do that. Like I could try manual transmission. Okay, so here we have the Pontiac. Not sure what the model is, but obviously the logo is the Pontiac logo. Toll booth was my favorite because no dumbass cars. Okay, but I don't know. Well, I guess if you just like driving through the city, it's cool, but yeah, it's, I don't know. I find time trials to be pretty lame, unless they are like that you need to beat a developer time that is ultra fucked up, and even then, it depends. If it is too hard, I'm not interested. I guess the only time trials I can stomach are the Crash Team Racing time trials. Aside from that, not really. No, I like races personally. The amount of crashes I will have on normal races made this a nice break. But why do you have that many crashes? You gotta play more Outrun, you know? When you play Outrun, you don't have to worry about that. You learn to dodge cars. Well, on 2D though, not in 3D. But yeah, I think that to make this toll booth interesting, I'm gonna pick manual mode. Not on the pursuits though. The pursuits are a pain in the ass no matter what, so cannot really do manual transmission there. What the hell did that cop do? Well, it's more like what he didn't do, which is chasing me. He entered the golf course and started doing a 720. Well, maybe he wanted to get a little bit entertained. Otherwise the stress can get a little bit too much. Also, you know that I've been investigating about what the versions of Carbon and Pro Street run. Apparently, the Carbon runs both in PS3 emulator and Xbox 360, while Pro Street only runs in Xbox 360 and doesn't run well in PS3. So I'm thinking of actually doing both Carbon and Pro Street in Xbox 360, assuming they don't crash. Well, then they don't crash and that they work, obviously. I'm thinking of doing those versions. Do you have anything to say about that, Kyle? Because, I mean, for what I understand, the differences are between PS2 and Wii and between PS3 and Xbox 360. Basically, the last two are supposed to be like the new generation, so they are better. But I don't think that between 360 and PS3 there is any difference, right? Gotta buy a 360 then legally and the physical games too. Well, joke's on you, you cannot buy those games legally, so... Even if you wanted to, you cannot. Okay, I'm afraid that I will have to to get some room, get a parrot, and go sail. After modern... Tim, I cannot avoid reading MW as Modern Warfare, and I'm not even that big of a Call of Duty fan at all, but like, I read MW and the first thing that comes to my mind is Modern Warfare. And I didn't even play, well no, actually I did play Modern Warfare, Call of Duty 4. I played it not a lot, but it's one of the only Call of Duty I played. Yeah. I guess it lives rent-free in my mind. But you say that after Most Wanted you haven't touched a Need for Speed game. Okay. Well, in that case, I'm most likely actually gonna go for the Xbox 360 versions, assuming they work, and more importantly, when the heat is gone. Because if I played them today, even though today is not even close to how hot it was yesterday, I think it will be a bad idea. Alright. So I'm gonna try manual transmission here. It's probably a horrible idea, but otherwise these toll booths are gonna be very sleep inducing. Oh, I have the Porsche Carrera here. That's pretty... Oh, and it also looks fantastic. Look at how clean it looks. So how is it going, Sunshine? Yeah, I'm not a fan of shooters. It's what I'm saying. The only Call of Duty I played was Modern Warfare. And I only played it at a friend's house. I also played it a little bit on my PC because I purchased it on Steam because it was super cheap. It's a cool game to fuck around a little bit. Like, I cannot be asked to do the campaign or whatever. No, you are right that I'm not a fan of shooters. At least not competitive ones. Keep in mind that I really like Borderlands. Playing Borderlands with friends is super cool. And the Borderlands games are pretty good as well. But I also like Left 4 Dead. I mean, co-op shooters are definitely my thing. So I guess manual transmission is not that bad. As long as you remember that you're driving in manual transmission, you know? Because yeah, if you don't, when you realize that you're going slow, it's already too late. If I live in an area that was 35 degrees Celsius or higher, But I mean, it's a matter of adapting. Since I live in areas like that since I was born, I already am adapted, yeah. I mean, it's kind of like making me go live in Canada with, fuck me. No, not with that. Hold up, how would I, oh, it's because when you're in reverse, you have to up shift to 1. That's interesting. But hopefully that didn't cost me the challenge. It could have, unfortunately, we will see. Oh, that's the end. Well, it says winner, so it should be fine. Yeah, I like Portal. Well, in fact, I played Portal and Portal 2 on stream, so you wanna see me play those? I have them on the channel. I like a few shooters, but never been the best at them. I love Killzone. Wait, hold up. Let me read that. I love Killzone on PS2, but the White Swamp area was AIDS, very very long and no checkpoints. Yeah, I don't know. I think I only played Killzone on PS3, and by played I mean I ran it once and then I never touched it again. Yeah. Wow, nice. And this car can barely steer, like holy shit, dude. In normal races, I always crash against the cement mixer ass truck. But isn't traffic a thing in Tollwood events too? Maybe it isn't. Well, maybe no. I don't know. So here, I guess if you want the value to go up in like this milestone, you want to hit regular traffic cars or some shit like that, maybe. Do you guys like Halo? I never owned an Xbox in my life, so no. Well, I mean, I don't know if I would like it if I played, but I never owned a single Xbox console in my whole life, so I wouldn't know how Halo is. Killzone was supposed to be the Halo killer. I don't know, I mean, as I say, I only played, and by played I mean I turned it on once, the PS3 Killzone, and then I never again touched it. So I also don't know how Killzone is, aside from obviously being a first-person shooter, I guess. Oh shit, get on. Okay, that counts. Now I need to evade. Kinda funny how the starter pistol was the best weapon in the game. That sounds lame. It's a good weapon in multiplayer. Yeah, I have no clue about stuff like that. As I say, I haven't really played too many shooters. I wonder if I would have gotten into games like Fortnite or PUBG or whatever Battle Royale is popular if I had actually played shooters when I was younger, but I didn't. This asshole doesn't stop following me, huh? Come on, give it a break. He was already smoking. When they are smoking, it means that they are out to go down. You're out to go down too, you know? Boom. The popular PvP slot is Arc Riders. Yeah, well, Tim, that's even worse. You know that I'm already not a fan of shooters, but the concept of looter shooter is such a Like, I cannot imagine anything even more unappealing to me. It's like, it's a game made so I don't play it. Like, it's made specifically to repel me. They're absolutely out of their mind. I love Counter-Strike. I play Counter-Strike with friends a little bit. It's okay. Problem is that if you are not good in those type of games, there's not much you can do. I mean, after all, it's kind of like fighting games, or well, basically any other competitive game, that if it doesn't have any single player content, like, unless you are good at it, there is no reason to play it. Well, you could get good, but I just don't see any reason to do that. I do know that, yeah, the single player of Counter-Strike is Half-Life, obviously. But the point is that yeah, Half-Life is okay. Isn't Warframe a looter shooter? Well, some people call it that, like that, but Warframe is like an RPG. Like, it's not a looter shooter in the same way that Tarkov or Arc Raiders is. Like, where you compete against other people while you're trying to loot shit. In Warframe, you fight against the AI, like against monsters of the AI, you know? Looter shooters are horrible. Legends say in Spain, Sonic the Hedgehog... What? I don't believe that. Oh, we have a Corvette. This is how it feels to use a Corvette when you're not the police. Might be. I mean, honestly, when it comes to Spanish localization, both Spain and Latin America are culprit of a lot of abominations, you know? There are so many bad Spain localizations that I don't know which are real. Yeah, but like as I was about to say, like, there are just as many bad Latin American localizations. Like, for example, in The Simpsons, Spain doesn't translate the name of the characters. Like, Homer is called Homer, you know? But here in Latin America, it's translated as Homero, right? So that sort of stuff is kind of like a crime against humanity, you know? But that happens here and not in Spain. In Spain, they actually respect the original names. So it happens in both. It depends on what you mean. For example, Dragon Ball is completely butchered in Spanish from Spain, while in Latin America it's one of the best adaptations there is. Like, one of the best, even better than the English one. Well, that's not a high bar to surpass, though. Like, depending on which English adaptation of Dragon Ball, a lot of them are fucking shit. In fact, ironically, Dragon Ball, the adaptations in the video games that it has, in English are very good. The problem is the actual anime. Like, the anime of Dragon Ball is so badly done in English that it's crazy, but the video games are relatively well done. And that's mostly because they actually stick to the original script, you know? This place is full of piccolos. I mean, I don't know how the original Japanese is, but I wouldn't be surprised if that... if it was also that. Damn, and now we're starting to have the Roblox shit. Not a fan of that. Definitely not a fan of that. It's fine. Now, I mean, some of these pursuit events are probably gonna take an eternity to be beaten. That's the issue. I'll tell you something though. If I cannot beat this mode today, like, I'm gonna play something else tomorrow. I can already tell you that. Without a doubt. And then I'll beat this some other time, but if I cannot beat it today, I'm not gonna bother tomorrow playing it. Hey, what could I play tomorrow, I wonder? You know, I could play Project Viva. It's been a while since I played it. Wouldn't be a bad idea. Also, where are the roadblocks? This is supposed to be a Roblox challenge. I wouldn't be seeing any Roblox right now. What are you talking about? Like, I know that Roblox can actually appear in hit level 2, and that's the default that this event started with, but I wouldn't be seeing a single one right now. No, I'm going in a straight line, so if there's any perfect opportunity to summon a Roblox, it will be right now, you know? Also, some areas are still locked. I can see the walkthrough being 67 out of 68 challenges. Well, that will be already wrong, because if anything, it will be out of 69 challenges, since there are 69 in total. So yeah, I wouldn't really... I wouldn't say 68. Also, where the fuck are the roadblocks? Holy shit. How long do you want me to drive to have them appear? I wish that you could at least choose the hit level that you want. Because, okay, well, there is at least one roadblock. Hallelujah. I need another one though. Anytime you want. Hey, if you already took that long to have the first roadblock, I don't want to imagine the second one. And you know, the worst part is I'm not even doing anything. Like, I'm not taking any weird path. I'm not like trying to trick the police into going into one place and then I change to another one. No, I'm going super straight. Like, no detours at all. And even then they still cannot summon the fucking roadblock. Okay, there you go. Boom. Okay, now I need to evade. Promise that there are a lot of guys here. Let's see if we can stop them with this. Is that most of the times they don't even go in the place where the obstacle is. They completely dodge shit. Now, another thing that I have to take into account here is that the car that I'm using here is not the Volkswagen Golf, so a lot of these are not gonna be as sturdy as some of the other ones, right? I thought that was gonna be a hit. Escaping is not easy at all. It really isn't. In fact, especially in places like this, you know. What if I go here? Well, oh, now 2 of them are actually chasing me, man. That's so annoying. They are already calling for backup. Hey, come on, are you even trying? Okay, they got stuck outside of the golf course, so this should be a good one, I hope. Is that even in hit level 2, the cooldown to properly escape is still quite long. Ah, fuck, man. Well, the problem is that now if I go to that hideout that was in the golf course, it's... yeah. There is a hideout there. Here? This one, yeah. Yeah, this is gonna be a pain in the ass. I think if I had known this beforehand, I wouldn't have bothered, but it's fine. Now it's too late to back down. Now I just gotta keep going. I unfortunately gotta keep going. It's fine. Yeah, you can see that. You can see what the events are. Though, I'm not sure, like, if you just simply want to keep going, I don't think that you even need to do the pursuits if you don't want to. The issue is that doing exclusively the Tollwood sounds even more lame. So here we have the Mitsubishi Eclipse. Wait, already with hit level? I was not expecting that. So it seems that it will be a thing that Tollwood events, no matter what, will have hit level. Like, you will have the police on your ass whether you like it or not, basically. So this is one of the cars that has a roof scoop as a customization thing. And you can see how ugly it is. Like, really, who even likes those things? If you will tell me that those are things that, like, real racing cars use, but no. Racing cars oftentimes don't have anything up there. So it's the thing I don't understand. Like, why are you like this? What shift am I sit? You know, that's something that I didn't realize until now, because I didn't really bother to look at the tachometer. the current gear is completely blocked by the tachometer needle. Like, that's actually such a bad design, because if the needle is anywhere in the middle, you wouldn't know what gear you're currently at. That's... ah, fuck me. That's a problem. Hey, don't worry, at least one thing I know is that you obviously go to reverse and then you gotta go to first gear right afterwards.
Attention units on the code 3 chase. Suspect was last seen heading west on Bristol Road. Squadron to be set up in the surrounding area. Call is still code 6. Echo 12, I shut down the east side. No contact.
Okay. Yeah, I think that the toll booths are gonna be free. Like, there is... unless if later on they get hard, but I don't think so. I mean, in the career mode they never got hard. They were always very, very easy. Okay, trade paint. Never knew the name of those gauges. Well, that... the one that indicates the revolutions per minute, which is essentially the one with small numbers. In this case, you can see that it goes from 0 to 10. That's a tachometer. It essentially indicates how fast the wheels in your car are spinning. So in this case, for example, there is going at 8,000 revolutions per minute, right? Like, usually that tends to be the unit. Like, you have the number and that number gets multiplied by 1,000. That's the tachometer. The speedometer specifically is the one that shows you what is your speed, like in kilometers per hour, or I guess miles per hour. And that one usually has the numbers like, you know, 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 120, right? So yeah, in that particular case, it's just there to measure speed and nothing else. And then, if you have a turbo, the turbo has its own gauge. I'm not sure how that one is called, but yeah, it's technically a different gauge. Alright. Now we can escape. It's fucked up because the bounty can be very easy to get, and you can still take like more than 3 times the time it took you to do the objective simply to escape. Like, it's that annoying. I think the problem here is the way once you beat the career mode that they advertise these challenges. It's like, what are you doing, dude? It's supposed to be not for the faint of heart. Like, fuck you, dude. Is this a good idea? No, because well, assuming they don't take the shortcut, it is. Okay, we got it. Oh, but he's coming from there, no. Ooh, that was close. I think he was about to come from there. Okay. Nice. Now I'm actually curious though about what Kyle said on if I get to the challenge number 30, I don't expect it to be any different, but it will be nice. Well, then again, you can actually check if you want to. I could simply scroll to the bottom right away, but I feel like that will ruin the surprise, and I'm not a fan of that. I don't want to ruin surprises. Okay, we have the Toyota Supra here. Then that's a pretty cool color. Very, very cool.
District 2 be advised. Numerous complaints are being received about a speeding vehicle. Description matches a wanted driver. Minimal time delay. Vehicle was last seen westbound on Route 55. Unit to clear and set up.
So this particular body kit looks pretty shitty. It's like you look at the back of this car and it looks like the car is frowning. But in the front it looks the opposite. Like in the back, well, it's not just like it's frowning, it kind of looks like the nerd face a little bit, right? It just looks pretty silly. It's fine. I mean, not everyone can have the taste I have for customizing cars. I am curious to see how my cars in Carbon and Pro Street are gonna look like. Oh, also another thing, apparently Need for Speed Shift, that is supposed to be like a more realistic Need for Speed, that game apparently doesn't run well in either the PS3 or the Xbox 360 emulator, so that might be the first one where if I wanna play it, I need to go for the PC version. At least that's a game that released more closer to here, so I don't expect the support to be bad, or at least I want to believe that the support is not gonna be bad, like for the controller and shit like full screen and stuff. But at the same time, keep in mind that PC ports, like at any point that was like before 2016, just to give a random year, I guess, but like PC ports were trash. I mean, they are still trash, don't get me wrong, in a lot of cases, but back then a PC port came out and you already know, you knew beforehand it was gonna be trash. But yeah, at some point companies realized that the PC market is huge and PC ports started to have like a better quality overall. But it really depends on which one. Like Japanese developers are very famous for having extremely shitty PC ports. It depends obviously on which one, and we're mostly talking about indie developers rather than full companies, because yeah, if you look at, I don't know, like Street Fighter 6 for example, that's a good PC port, you know, it works well, it's well optimized, you know. The only bad thing is that I think it's one of those that it's like online only, so that kinda sucks balls, but it's fine, could be worse, I guess. Though actually, I think Street Fighter 6 is not online only, but a lot of things in the game require online. Actually, I don't know if the World Tour mode requires online. I never really... well, I never played the World Tour mode in the first place, but... Wait, I'm already evading? No, come on. Okay. Hit and run, and then... There you go. Yeah. Hitting 4 infractions is actually quite easy. So now I can actually evade. Though considering that there are 6 available units, I don't know. Not to mention that here, unless you go straight to a hideout, a police officer can basically spawn out of nowhere and you're fucked. I'm heading to a hideout now, but it's worthless if an officer shows up before you get there, you know? Wait, where is the hideout here? Oh, over here. Yeah, there you go. Well, not like I needed it, because the cooldown was already almost over. Okay, well that worked. I'll take it. At least this was a very fast chase. You know, like we didn't waste a lot of time on it. I mean, it says 1 minute, but you also have to count the cooldown, of course. All right. Yeah, at this point, I mean, it's not even worth reading the amount of time that it tells you that you need to do for the toll booth. You simply just assume that you will do it. Alright, so here we have the Subaru Impreza, the classic, you know, WRX. If this was one of the initial cars, I would have picked this one, without a doubt. It isn't, unfortunately. What the hell? That guy has the lights of the police lights inside the car. Isn't that extremely dangerous? Having the lights inside of the car will mean that the driver can barely even see where the fuck he's going. And it's not the only one. This one also has them inside. Maybe it's a visual bug. Like an emulator upscale thingy, you know? Like the upscaling is not putting the lights on the right place, probably. See, having the lights inside the car is not very good, you know? Can you imagine driving when there are super bright lights of different color constantly blinking in front of you? Yeah, I wouldn't imagine doing that. Especially not if you're a police officer and you're supposed to drive super fast, you know? Just doesn't seem like a great idea overall. He's playing Caramel Dancing. That's such a bizarre song. It's because everyone knows like the Nightcore version with like those weird anime girls, right? But the original one was apparently like a regular group of girls that just sang that. It's one of those things that it's just internet randomness, you know? The kind of thing that doesn't make sense, but it's the internet, so anything can happen. Yeah, it's fine. Why not, right? Like, instead of asking why, it's like you gotta ask why not. If they want to do a nightcore version with anime girls doing like the same dance move for 3 minutes straight, yeah, why not? A spike strip, so this will force the hit level to go to 4. So at least here things will get more spicy. That's the good thing. But yeah, it's good to at least, yeah, hit level 4. Well, hit level 4 doesn't just summon spike strips, but also the roadblocks should be more frequent. The only issue is that escaping will be harder, but it is what it is. Well, that being said, you will be taking a little bit of time to actually summon the spike strip here, you know? Oh yeah, nice. Good summon with the fucking helicopter. Wait, what? You know, a lot of people got killed there. Not sure why. Okay. You know, I'm more interested at why... Okay, there is a roadblock there at least. Full speed. Boom. Wait, we need one more. Well, one more spike strip roadblock. It's a regular roadblock cannot possibly work. So are you gonna, you know... Are you gonna do something? Well, see, they are sending... Okay, there it is. I can't see though. So that's not a spike strip roadblock, that's a regular roadblock, isn't it? Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was a regular roadblock. Damn it, dude. You even took the liberty to send the rhinos, but you cannot give me another spike strip. Now, you know that usually I don't like seeing the spike strip because obviously they are extremely dangerous, but right now they will be part of the objective, you know? Nice block. Fucking bitch. Wow. That's a flying door. Okay, another roadblock. This doesn't look like it's a spike strip though. But it is. Nice. Alright. So now I need to evade them. Well, evade them hopefully before the 1 minute mark, because otherwise they are gonna call for backup. Damn, another roadblock now, huh? Okay. Somehow I still have one asshole chasing me. Somehow. Okay, no. Piece of shit. No, man, come on, okay. This should at least stop them. Eat shit. Biatch. But the question is... Wait, this has to be a hideout. Yeah, it is. Hello? Oh, it doesn't count because I was already there when it appeared. Oh, you can't be serious, dude. Come on. No, see, like, you're a sack of shit. Like, how else could I call you other than a sack of shit? Like, that's a scam. I got actually scammed. At least the backup got reset, but that's so shitty. Alright, where is the hideout here? Where's that? Okay, here. So how is it going, Wasabi? Yeah, I'm here doing some pretty whack challenges, honestly. Like, these whack challenges are making me think of playing Project Diva tomorrow, you know? Well, it's been, I think, 3 months since the last time I played Project Diva. Can you believe that? Been a very long time. But yeah, it's fine. Hopefully I'm not washed up. Nah, I'm gonna be fine, don't worry about it. If anything, the best thing that I could be is out of practice, just so I don't full combo everything and it's boring, you know? Wait, what car is this? Actually, yeah, I remember that logo, but I don't remember what was the name of that brand. Actually don't know. Hey, do you know what's the name of that brand, Kyle? The one that looks like Porsche, but it's not Porsche. I think it was called something like Magn something, I think. Like, I remember seeing it in another game, well, not to mention it was in Gran Turismo as well. Yeah, usually I don't see these cars very often. So this is the song that you guys love. The one that says I want it. You know that before I actually, before today, paying attention to the lyrics, I thought it says something like move it, move it. That's how well I am, how good I am at listening. Oh, it's a Cadillac. Okay, yeah, that's another American brand. Stands for Cocteau. Cadillac, I mean, like, I know the brand, but I guess I never encountered the logo in the wild. Yeah. Well, you are very familiar with the brand because of that one Gran Turismo car that is a Cadillac that is ultra broken. Yeah. I think that is one of those brands that doesn't really get represented too much in video games usually. Because, I mean, when it comes to American brands, the ones that you always usually see are Ford and Chevrolet. Well, you also see Dodge, but you see Dodge usually because of the Dodge Viper. you usually don't see Dodge outside of that. So I gotta say that doing manual here doesn't really feel that different. Like, obviously you have to downshift and upshift at the right time, but it's not really a big deal. Like, playing this in manual or automatic doesn't make a difference. Obviously, if you do it in a pursuit, it will make a difference, but I think that pursuits are already a pain in the ass as they are to also having to do manual transmission, you know? I think that it's a good idea. Alright, so I need to evade in 4 minutes. Okay. Should be easy. Well, should be easy depending on the hit level. If it's hit level 5, it's not gonna be easy. Okay, it's hit level 2. This should be free. Should be. Let's see if I need to eat my wards. The problem is that it all depends on what roads you are in. Because roads like this one kinda suck for that. The Cadillac logo has gotta be one of the fuggliest you could come up with. I mean, I remember that at the beginning I was playing Gran Turismo and that logo came up in the background. I'm like, well, isn't that the Porsche logo, right? But it would look weird. It's like they did the Porsche logo, but since they didn't have the rights to Porsche, like Gran Turismo doesn't have the rights to Porsche, at least not back then. They had to use Roof for it, so I was like, okay, maybe in that track in real life there is an advertisement of Porsche and they have to replace it with a different one, like with a lookalike. But no, it's actually the Cadillac logo. So yeah, I guess that's how ugly it is. It looks like a bootleg logo of another company. Not to mention the Porsche logo is very memorable and pretty nice looking. I did not get a single one of those. Nice. Very good. And they keep dodging, man. Fuck. Okay, I'm fucking you up, you sack of shit. Oh, but the other one also survived. The problem is that if it's two at the same time, I cannot really deal with both of them that easily. So these are supposedly the last two that are chasing. Okay, there is another triangle in the way here.
I lost a visual here, hold on.
Can you please get hit by that? Well, one of them got hit, but I still need to deal with this other dipshit. Oh, that take him down actually. It's pretty funny. Unfortunately, not a timid dude. Oh, that sucks. I saw him at a distance. I come here. Over here, bitch. The issue is still the same one. There are no hideouts nearby, not to mention you have... Man, that's so bullshit. They already said one. Come on. At least that should be enough to be far away. Unfortunately, no hideouts here. At least the timer gets paused, so it doesn't matter, but... no hideouts, not even close. Well, I cannot pull up the map to check better, but for now I'm gonna go slow, just in case there is another unit coming from the front, because getting to a hideout right now is not reasonable.
This is Charlie 2-4. It's not the racer, but the party does have a warrant returnable to Rosewood. Can we get a transport to Cells?
I'm Wait, time's up? Huh? What do you mean time's up? Did I get it or not? What? So wait, did it count or did it not count? Didn't say winner, it said time's up. Hold up, let me check. Oh, it did count. Alright. Well, I guess it showed the wrong message. Sure, I mean, whatever, right? I was hearing the police radio and it reminded me of like one of the final cutscenes yesterday where Cross is like, I want everyone after him. And they say, everyone? Everyone! That was the best cutscene in the game, dude. Like, obviously I'm a fan of Mia and hold up, no, that's fine, let's keep going. I forgot that I picked manual transmission. My bad. Right, that's fine, these events are so easy that it shouldn't matter. That I lost time at the beginning. Oh, by the way, we're driving the Lamborghini. Did they say this one was the Gallardo, right?
Units monitoring. Details of a possible wanted party are being routed to your screen.
Even the Janitor? What Janitor?
Near the cannery.
I know what Janitor you're talking about. Oh, you mean that to pursue after me? Yeah, maybe. You never know. No, but like, as much as I like looking at Mia because she's very hot, like the best cutscene was definitely that one where Cross just shouts everyone, because it's so unexpected, you know. Like, you have the characters talking normally, right? Like obviously in an intense situation, like you have them like just just saying their lines normally, and then Cross all of a sudden, everyone. I need to watch that cutscene again, dude. Yeah, that's so funny. Yeah, I guess. Well, at the same time, all of the main characters acted very well. Like Mia, Razor, and Cross. It's not like it's Oscar tier acting, but they acted pretty well. Like, you can at least see that they really got into their characters, you know. Like, then we can discuss about the technique of their acting, if it's good or not. I don't know anything about acting, but at least they really got into their characters. Yes, you found one unit out of everyone just now. Oh yeah, well, we have 3 after me, actually. Well, 4? No, 3. Well, not like it matters, guys. The units in, well, the police units in regular race events are the most sober they can possibly be. So yeah, it's nothing like an actual pursuit where they want you dead. Here it's more like they are simply, you know, just following you. Like you're basically escorting them. Everyone did a good show. Well, I don't know. I mean, the thing is that the other actors were not on screen enough to be like, oh yeah, that's a very good show. Like, obviously Razor, Mia, and Cross had the biggest screen time since they are the main characters. Yeah. I wonder if they did any other shows like outside of video games. I don't know. I just feel like, well, I don't like movies, but I feel like I will watch a movie that stars those guys. Did a very good show. Man, that everyone will. Damn, 7 minutes, really? Isn't that a little bit too much? Like, we are still in the challenge number 20. 7 minutes seems like a lot. maybe a little bit less than that.
Members be advised, we have a code
But at least it's hit level 3, so at least
driver has aggressive
the police will be a little bit more active and you don't actually have to constantly nerf yourself so they don't lose you. Because ironically, the hardest thing about these milestones that require you to survive the chase for long enough, the hardest thing is not surviving, it's not ending the chase before then. And by ending the chase I mean escaping, not getting captured. Sadly Mia was too hot so the game couldn't get an E for everyone. Well, theoretically I checked, and the reason why it's a T is because violence. Like basically the sequence where the police hits you, that's too much for E, and it makes sense. So yeah, not to mention, like, you get hit if you get captured, or you also get hit in the first cutscene where you feel when you first meet Cross. So yeah, it's a T for violence. I don't think it says suggestive themes. I think it simply says violence. Yeah, makes sense to me. That and yelling everyone. That everyone was way too violent, way too aggressive. You know, if I was one of those streamers that actually had stream alerts, I will put that cutscene, or well, that part of the cutscene as a follow alert or whatever. Yeah, I just gave someone a $1 million idea there. If you're a streamer that actually has sound alerts, hey, put that cutscene every time someone subscribes. Every time everyone subscribes. I hope we can see Cross again. I mean, Cross already assigned us as a national level threat. So maybe his job is done after that. It will be good. Like that. He was a good character. Razor, it's a shame that he's a shover and all the threats are completely empty. And what's even worse, the whole point is that he took your car because apparently his car was so shit to win that he had to get your car. So that makes him look even more like a bitch. But hey, at least aesthetically, Razor looks perfect for a villain. Definitely, well, and if we're talking about aesthetics, Mia is definitely very aesthetically pleasant to be the sidekick, well, or the protagonist. I mean, just that if the protagonist is supposed to be a self-insert, you're not gonna be seeing her. And so far, all the protagonists are a nameless self-insert, so if Mia was one of them, it will be the same as nothing. So yeah, it will be more fitting as a sidekick. Or as an opponent. What I'm trying to say is, it's nice seeing her. Wow, there are police cars flying right now. And I gotta be glad that this is hit level 3. If this was hit level 5, those multiple attempts at going through a roadblock would have failed. Because those are 2 cars instead of 1. How many blacklist racers you managed to catch? No, that's the thing, that's the reason why he got so pissed off, because Mia was like, you know, oh, you capture all the blacklists, and well, I couldn't hear the cutscene very well, but he was like you let the fastest one escape, or something like that. And that's when he says, I want everyone after him. What a cutscene. I am. That reminds me of like the reason why it's usually not a good idea to dub like games like Japanese RPGs to English, because if you want a performance like these guys do, Japanese dialogue is very unnatural in English. Like, unless you completely modify the dialogue to the point that it has barely anything to do with the original one, it's gonna sound awkward. Like, because, well, or awkward, or like, people like to say cringe, right? Like, it's simply, like, you know, Japanese dialogue is not meant to be, well, or at least the Japanese dialogue from those type of games. Because if it's Japanese dialogue from, I don't know, a police thriller, well, maybe. But, like, things like JRPGs sound so fucking ugly in English. And it's because it's not made to be in English. And you can see in this game that it's not about... Because you know that some people, when I point that out, they call me weird. No, dude, I'm simply saying that the performances of dubs in those games are shit. I'm not saying that every single English-speaking actor is shit. I'm just saying that those performances are shit. And this game is a good example of how an English performance in a video game can be very good. You know, like, it's a very good performance. But yeah, more of a reason to not dub Japanese games. Just put subtitles. I mean, most of those games allow you to, you know, simply read the dialogue and skip, I mean, go to the next one whenever you want, so it's not like you're gonna miss it. You know, well, if it's a pre-rendered cutscene, it's a different thing, but most of the times in JRPGs you should have dialogues where you need to press next to go to the next one. So if people are slow at reading them, like I heard some people complain that they miss things that are happening because they need to stop and read, well, that shouldn't be a problem in JRPGs, right? But to me it feels like such a waste of money for something that a very small minority uses. And even if it wasn't, like, regardless of it being a minority or not, it's still low quality. So like you're doing some low quality shit that costs you quite a lot just for a couple of people that don't want to bother reading, you know? Ah, fuck me. Wait, I was out to say... Well, I got busted. That's a shame because that was a gigantic waste of time. I was trying to go back, like to go in reverse. I didn't realize I had a car behind me. Well, that fucking sucks, and no, I'm not restarting that. Sorry, but I cannot be asked. I'll deal with it later. Though, can I even... Oh, I cannot deal with that later, because for this specific one, you need challenge 20. Tim, you really love making me waste time, don't you? Like, you just love making me waste time. Nice. Very nice of you. What a fucking dipshit, dude. God damn it. Why do you even have a choice in some of them if it doesn't apply to all of them? Also, he said, you mean to tell me that the most wanted street racer happened to get away? What about the blacklist? I don't know why he's asking about the blacklist there. Or is that what Mia says? Because I mean, at that point, who cares about the blacklist, right?
Damage, I just want this guy stopped. Go to 1059.
I hate Pursuit so much. Like, this challenge mode really has to be one of the things that is made specifically to spite me. It's specifically made just to spite me. And the fact that I got captured after all 7 minutes went away, what a fucking waste of time, dude. What an absolute waste of time. And yeah, this one is like necessary no matter what, because this one unlocks 21 and 22, and those are needed to go for the next one, right? Oh, Mia say forget the blacklist, they are through. Yeah, I don't know what's the point of even mentioning the blacklist at that point, guys. You just want a specific guy, like who cares if he's in the blacklist or not, right? I gotta say that I don't know if it's the case or not, but it feels like here the police has better AI than he had in career mode, or maybe it's because in career mode I use the Volkswagen Golf that was a lot stronger, and when they tried to pull this shit off, I simply pushed them away. It most likely is the case. Though they do feel like they are getting smarter, I guess. The way they are trying to what's the word? To trap me. Feels that it's like the Corvettes in Hill level 5, but no, this is just Hill level 3, you know? Boom.
Vehicle through the block. Vehicle through the block. Stay on him. Wait for my order.
This is Bravo 27. We've got a roadblock just ahead of your suspect. Bring him in. That's not need to work. This suspect is still mobile.
Looks like he's got no intention of stopping. We'll probably let
The four-wheelers have clunky momentum. I didn't know that the Lamborghini was a four-wheeler. That's interesting. Yeah, but I don't know if it's the momentum or simply the fact that it doesn't have enough push, right? It's simply not strong enough.
They are inbound. Status screen shows them a few minutes away, maybe sooner.
This guy is lacking a door.
for the sounds of a bunch of other units. Just make sure he doesn't go anywhere.
Bravo 27, we're also code 3.
You went the wrong way. No, come on, don't be like this. This will be another waste of time if you do this. Like, where did you even go? Yeah, I see you, but why did you try to go there? Fucking moron. Not to mention that once he went there, he stopped chasing. Oh, you say chunky, not clunky. So the Volkswagen Golf is a four-wheeler. This one is a rear, okay. Gotcha. But I was also not expecting the Volkswagen Golf to be a four-wheeler. I thought it was like a front-wheel drivetrain. Like usually, a lot of those low commute cars tend to be front drivetrain. I guess that one was specifically four-way. Okay, interesting.
Echo 12, dead cars just in front of me. I'll follow him into the chase.
Yeah, right here I have to go as slow as possible so this moron doesn't get tired of the chase, you know? No, it's that I really have to babysit this moron like this. Though here actually the best thing I can probably do is lose him for a bit so he doesn't call for backup. So that way when the time is out, it's a lot easier to escape. I think that might be the best idea. The problem is that now that I want to lose him again, it usually tends to be like that, you know. Okay, he got stuck there, so that should at least trigger the escape before the backup comes. It does. Okay, so that resets the backup timer, which means that yeah, when the timer, the milestone timer is done, I should be able to escape a lot more easily. That's actually a strategy that I didn't think of, because I wasn't sure how the backup worked, but yeah, if you are about to escape, the backup gets reset. So yeah, that seems to be the perfect idea. Also, nice hit, Mr. Cobb, I gotta say. Very, very well done. Alright, 7 minutes. 7 minutes is all I can spare to play with you. It was front. Yeah, I thought so. Usually four-wheelers are kind of like more luxurious cars. Commute cars like that tend to be front-wheelers. Like a four-wheeler is, for example, the Subaru Impreza. That's a four-wheeler. The Audi was the fourth-wheeler. Oh, the Audi is also quite a... I wouldn't say that it's super luxurious, but usually someone poor wouldn't buy an Audi, you know? Like, it doesn't have the level of prestige that a Lamborghini will have, but they are not precisely cheap. Really? At least we did this annoying ass mission, but then failing this mission after getting the objective is very fucked up. That quote, you can use it in bed. Wait, what quote? What did I say? About the Audi? I don't know about that. Not sure how I will use that. Wait, did I pick the right one? Well, we will see if it's a car that I already use or not. Which one is this? Oh, it's the Dodge Viper, and it actually has the design that the racing car for Dodge Viper has. It's pretty cool, like the typical blue with 2 white stripes in the middle. I mean, that's how I would have customized it too if I got to use this car in career mode, without a doubt. Oh, the Wesker one? I don't know if that's something that will be a good thing to say. Not sure if 7 minutes counts as a lot. You know? I don't think it is. So it would be nice if every time that you encounter the police in this event, it didn't do the little cutscene. Because yeah, I get it, it's the police, but it's not like it even matters, so don't show it to me. I don't need to see it. I'm really curious to see what starter cars the following Need for Speed games have, assuming that they also allow you to use your starter car until the end. I don't know, because at some point they don't do that. Like at some point I think that Need for Speed games don't really allow you to give upgrades to your car, so you kind of have to use a better one to beat harder events, right? But at least for the ones that follow this logic of allowing you to use any car because you can install performance upgrades on it, and since I want to keep using the same car that I got at the beginning, I'm very curious to see which cars they let you pick. I mean, it's kind of like picking a starter Pokemon, you know? It's an important decision. But in fact, you know, I was thinking of playing Pokemon Emerald at some point. And the obvious choice for me will be playing Torchic, but I don't know. I already used it on my first playthrough, so I feel like I wouldn't want to repeat, but I don't think the options I'm that much of a fan of them, the other options. Can you imagine they have the Chaparral as a starter car? Yeah, I don't think they will do that. Unfortunately, I think that they also wouldn't have any of the cars I usually like as a starter car. So yeah, essentially have to pick like you know, a lamer one. Oh, this one will also be annoying. 10 roadblocks. Damn it. I guess it will have to be that way.
Attention Patrol Division. Units engage high-speed pursuit of a single vehicle that is evading custody. Handle this call on Channel 2. The suspect is driving a blue Viper.
Alright, I'm going to try to pin him. Stand by. Yeah, this guy's headed off road. He's going into the golf course. VCP, I lost visual. Stand by. I have a visual.
No one is chasing me. I'm Rock. Are you talking about what the police are saying? Because I cannot hear what the police says. Like, to me it's impossible to understand what they are saying. Oh, it's the menu song? Oh, I see. I guess what the police is saying, I should hear a noise that is like a radio noise, but I cannot, you know, I cannot make up of what it says. It was called I Am Rock, and just kept saying it over and over. Well, that sounds dumb. Harder. But certainly not harder is these missions. And where is the roadblocks? Where are the roadblocks? Like, I need seats, and you haven't shown a single one yet, dude. Come on. show them to me. Oh, nice rhino. Still no roadblocks, despite that it will be the easiest thing to put them here, but no. Okay, there is one there. Well, and at least this roadblock, since it's hill level 3, there are no spike strips to worry about. So as long as you just dodge it, you should be fine. Okay. Yellowstone? Isn't that the name of a park? Well, it might be the name of the city where the park is, I don't know. Wait, where is the police going? They are taking a shortcut? Come on, dude. You know what, at this rate, it's gonna take longer to get this fucking objective than getting the one that is about 7 minutes, right? Like, it's probably gonna take 10 minutes at this rate. At least by following the frequency that we're having so far, it will. Oh, there is a roadblock there. Well, the problem is that the other guys went the other way. Alright, hold up. I need one of you to start chasing me. Are you just gonna stand there? Oh, they are gonna stand there. Well, that's cool to know. At least as long as I'm in their sights, the chase is not gonna be over. But the problem is that I also wouldn't see any new roadblocks, you know? Even none of them is attempting to follow me. Even though I'm flexing on them like this. And apparently there's one available unit, but I wouldn't be seeing it. Oh, this guy is following me actually. Oh, okay, well, nice. See, I needed to give them a little bit more motivation, I guess. Shame that they are still dumb as shit, but I guess it's better than not having anyone. Okay, unfortunately, it seems like the roadblocks are hard to come by. Yellowstone is the name of a park. Yeah. I think it's supposed to be like one of the most popular parks in the world, right? Probably. Okay. The problem here is that we have the same issue as before. There is no one chasing me. Can one of you guys start chasing me? Yeah, there you go, see? It's like you have to wake them up a little bit. Oh wait, are you following me now? I think he's trying. Like, he's following me now. Took him a while. Park these nuts in your mouth? That doesn't even make sense. Come on, dude. I didn't say what park. And moreover, what kind of comeback is that even supposed to mean? Like, usually you don't use the same word. Like, you construct a word by picking two different ones. Oh, wait, hold up. But that's too far. It's probably gonna despawn. It despawned. Fuck. But then again, why would you put a roadblock? Okay, well, I don't know if it... Is that the same one? Will be. I'll still need one more, and that one did despawn right now. Unfortunately, that also means that... Well, I don't know why the guy that was chasing me disappeared. Problem is that if this is an escape, that will be a problem. Because that will be a gigantic waste of time. It all points out to this being an escape. Like, unless a random police officer decides to show up, this is gonna be an escape. Man, we really cannot have good things with this shit, right? For fuck's sake, yeah, I don't think we're just randomly gonna run into a police car. And that's pretty much like the previous mission. 7 minutes completely thrown to the trash. I mean, in this case it will be nice if you escape, that it doesn't count as a fail, but I cannot imagine anything else. Yeah, well, it's not like I lost, it's more that you are a piece of shit. So yeah, if you weren't a piece of shit, it wouldn't be a problem. Well, at least I can still do the next one, so I'm gonna ignore that one, because I don't wanna waste time. Like, maybe I will need to waste time later, but honestly, I don't see any reason to even continue these challenges. Okay, we have a Lexus here. I really don't see any reason to do it. Like, I think that I might just do this one and nothing else. Like by this one I mean this stream. And nothing else. See, it doesn't seem like it's getting more interesting with time. And I mean, it makes sense considering that these are pursuits and I hate pursuits. I think that I'm just gonna do this and that's it. Maybe if at some point I don't know what to stream, I guess this could be an option, but otherwise it just seems like a pain in the ass, honestly. It just seems painful. Because it's like you grab the worst things about career mode and you dump them somewhere, you know? It's fine. At least by using manual transmission here, these ones are kind of... you are getting close to running out of time. I thought the shortcut was there, god damn it. Also, it's pretty interesting that you can downshift to neutral for whatever reason. Not sure why, but it's something you can do. I don't see what will be the use of it. Wow. I somehow managed to survive that, but yeah. I don't think I'm surviving the next one. Well, the next one is the last. Or is it the last one? Yeah, it is the last one. In which case I'm not making it. There is no way. Well, that will be a shame, but it is what it is. It might not. It's there, like you can see the finish line there. Well, it actually was enough, surprisingly. That is what happens when you when you use manual transmission and you fuck up. It's hard to get out of that situation. It's whatever. It worked at the end. Okay. Well, at least the infractions should be fast. The only thing that might not be fast is actually making the escape, but aside from that, it should be fine.
Attention all units, attention all units. We have a code 6 party failing to stop for police. Supervisor requesting units on non-priority calls. Switch over to TAC 2 and monitor the chase. Suspect is driving a green Lexus.
Wait, did I hit that? Did I? Are we sure that I hit that? Well, I'm not saying no, I guess. Alright, so... Wait, did they already count driving off-road? Maybe they did. So the other thing will be... Yeah, ramming the police vehicle. The issue is that in these pursuits that have so many police cars, you cannot do the hit and run. Oh, never mind, there you go. There it is. Hit and run. If there are too many of them, I think you can't. So we got them. Now you need to escape. Well, thankfully all of those morons were not able to go through that way. Unfortunately here, since there are multiple cars available, they come from every direction possible. See, and like they are waiting for you. It really feels that it is like that. When you want these assholes completely off your face, you cannot do that. Not instantly. And when you actually don't want them to end the run, they are so stupid that they end it. Essentially what I'm trying to say is what I've been saying all this time. The police chases in this game are fucking shit. They really are very shitty. It is what it is. Is there any hideout here? There actually isn't. I could go there, but that's the direction the police officers were going. Might not be a good idea. We will see though. If I see the radar, I'm just going backwards. Well, not to mention that hideout didn't... it's relatively close. Could be closer, I'll take it. It's here. In here. I feel like if you get into a hideout, it should be an instant escape. Because obviously if someone is actually seeing you, it wouldn't make sense, but that's already accounted for. Like if you have a police officer while you are trying to enter a hideout, the timeout period is gonna reset and it's gonna resume the chase. But if you're already in timeout and there's no one there, I feel like it should be an instant escape. But yeah, I guess it isn't. Alright. Bit challenge 25. Oh yeah, that's fine. It's this one. So this one we can leave it there until the end of times, I guess. I mean, I guess if I do eventually go for all of them, I will do it, but I don't really plan on doing that for now. It just seems too annoying. Oh, the Renault Clio. See, if this was one of the initial cars, I feel like I would have picked this one too. Now you gotta understand that all these cars, like the Renault Clio, the Peugeot 200 seats, the Volkswagen Golf, these are all cars that were there when I was a kid, you know, like they were in the streets. Differently from every other one that you will never see them in a country like this one, but these ones were common. Well, and another one that is common and I barely see it in video games is the Ford Ka. It is in Gran Turismo, but yeah, it's obviously like an extremely slow car. It makes sense, it's meant to be a commute car, so not supposed to be there racing, but the Ford Ka, I remember, was an extremely popular car here back then. I mean, it's a very compact car, and I'm assuming it's extremely cheap as well, so it will obviously be popular in a third world shithole like this one. But yeah, it's good to see them. Though what most likely is the case is that, as I always say, these models are not the actual models that I saw on the street. Like this Clio says like Sport B seats, so I'm assuming these were not the versions of the cars that I saw on the streets. They were probably a more generic model, you know. It makes sense.
I'm gonna need a record out here to clean up this mess before traffic starts to back up. Lost my visual. Stand by. We got him.
Well, another one that I remember is, I think it was the Renault 19. Was also a popular car here. I did not see that. Actually, that's not the first time I hit that obstacle. Pretty sure I already hit it multiple times. And it makes sense because by the time that you're about to see it, I feel like it's way too late, you know? It's just way too late.
Update when you can.
Yeah, I'm right in the middle of it. Hold on. I'm gonna lose him. I'm trying to keep up. BCB, lost visual, stand by.
I'm not sure if the color of the car is supposed to be purple or blue. I think it depends on the angle, well, and more importantly the lighting, I guess. Well, who cares? That's the real question. Okay, trade paint. Well, the thing at least about the trade paint is that, as annoying as it was in the career mode, here it shouldn't be that hard, because every pursuit here, instead of starting with only one unit available, usually it's multiple.
Attention Patrol Division. Units engage high-speed.
Now you have, as you can see here, you start with 15.
Handle this call on
Oh, that's why it looked like a different color. It is purple in the front, but in the back it's like a more black blue color. Well, I don't know, it also kind of looks a little bit green. It's hard to tell like what color is that on the back. I mean, if you ask me, that my first answer will be black. Like, it looks black.
Bravo 3-3. Here goes Shed. Where do you want me?
Yeah, I don't know. Also, there are more cars behind me than the ones I actually hit, so... Yeah, like for example, that one. Or that one, okay. Need 2 more, and with the amount of units available, should be easy to do. Also, I'm very surprised that you have this objective right now, like getting 8 on trade paint, when at the same time you got the 7-minute chase, and the one that you wanted like 8 roadblocks or 6, I think. Like, it feels like these are in completely different levels. Like, by the time that you got those other milestones of those other objectives, I'm pretty sure that this one on trading paint was in like what, 15 or something. I don't think it was in 6 like here. Well, 6 or 8, I don't remember, but like I'm pretty sure it was a lot higher than that. Boom. I'm assuming that the Renault Clio is probably another very chunky car, right? I mean, I guess all of the ones that are commute cars normally probably are meant to be chunky, since I guess the speed shouldn't be their strength, you know? Yeah, that donut. It's a little bit of a silly takedown, but if it works, it works, you know? Any triangle is a good one here. Like, I feel this will be so nice if there was a takedown system like there is in Burnout. Like, I know that you can take them down eventually, but if it was the Burnout system, it would be so good. I don't know, like, actually, I'm gonna say something that, like, okay, hold up. I don't like the word overrated or the word underrated. Like, I hate those words because it's always like rated according to who, right? I don't think that they are good words to use in an argument or when you're trying to make a point, because it's like you're not making any point. That being said, I have the slight feeling that that Need for Speed is overrated and Burnout is underrated. Didn't want to say it like that, but I have that feeling, you know? I have that slight feeling that Need for Speed, at least this era of Need for Speed, might be just a little bit on the overrated side. I know that saying that is probably gonna make a lot of people angry, but I don't know, dude. Like, I compare these games to Burnout. Again, games that release in the same time as these ones. Like, I'm not comparing against a newer game. And to me, the Burnout games, like, completely shit on these ones, effortlessly, you know? Like, unless your main objective is decorating your car, I guess, but I don't know, dude. As nice as it is to decorate your car, if my initial objective was to visually customize something, I will be playing Project Diva, seeing what, you know, clothing fits Miku the best, right? What accessories I can combine, you know, that sort of shit. So this is the Chevrolet. I'm not sure what the model is, but it's a Chevrolet, obviously. Those words are very overrated. Yes, they are very overrated. I agree. Hey, I don't know, dude. Like, at least in the following era of Need for Speed, the only Burnout game that released was Burnout Paradise, and then Burnout stopped existing, basically. But in this era, like, to me, Burnout was king. Also, there is a problem here. It feels like this car doesn't have a 6th gear, but at the same time it feels like I'm going slower than I should, but I'm trying to upshift and I can't. Like, I'm trying, but it's not upshifting. Though, isn't this also one of the starting cars in the game? Maybe that's why you cannot upshift, like it only has 5 gears. Well, sure, but I mean, it looks like the engine is about to blow up at any moment now. Not to mention that I barely made it to the tollbooth without losing, so... Are we sure it doesn't have a 6th gear? I mean, if it has it, I have no clue how to activate it. I'm actually trying, unless it's bugged. Could be, but I don't think it is. Like, you can, for example, downshift and then upshift to 5, but then I cannot upshift to 6. But if I fail this event, I'm gonna try with automatic, but I'm assuming it's the same shit. But maybe it's a bug, though. If it's a bug, that would be a very weird bug, right? Like, for this specific car, you cannot go to the final gear. Like, okay. Weird, but sure, I guess. Why not? Unfortunately, there I lost quite a lot of speed. That's not good. I might still make it in time, considering the percentage remaining and the fact that there is still 20 seconds left, but this one I was the closest toll booth event that I had so far. Well, probably not the closest one. The thing is that the other one that went closer is because I fucked up. With this one, I cannot really say I fucked up, so I don't know. Well, since in the chase I will pick automatic, we will see if it was a bug with manual or if this car actually doesn't have a 6th gear. Or maybe doesn't have a 6th gear with whatever upgrades it might have, you know. Yeah, they are going too low, it's here. So this is damage. The problem is that damage, I know that you can hit like obstacles like traffic lights and whatever. You can hit traffic cars as well. You can also take down police officers. I'm not sure which one is the fastest strategy to get money quick here. Well, to get money. Rather to waste money, I should say. Oh, I wasn't paying attention to the gears here. Well, I'm not going fast enough either to reach the 6th gear, assuming there is one. So in pursuits, unless you go to the highway, you usually don't go fast enough. Can someone... No. They didn't hit that. But can you hit this one? And these guys are dodging everything, for fuck's sake. Come on, dude. Be a Paul and actually get hit by my shit. Why are you so selfish? Oh, surprisingly, I have more money than, or rather I'm costing more money than what I expected I would cost. That's cool. Yeah, I guess the fastest way to cost money is by taking down the police officers. Because hitting the traffic cars doesn't give you that much. Again with going between the two fucking... It's fine, don't worry about it. But hitting the toll booth seems like another good way of doing that. That should be enough. Well, now escape. I don't know why it says evade. In this context, the verb escape is clearly more fitting. I understand, yeah, you're evading the police, but like evading just means trying to lose them, right? Like trying to not interact with them. What you want here is to straight up escape. Which, yeah, in order to escape you need to evade, but like they are two different things. I feel like saying now escape will make a lot more sense. Whatever. I still haven't checked the gearbox, by the way. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm not going fast enough anyways. Got the rhinos. There is always one asshole chasing me. Now they started calling for backup. Okay, at least that guy couldn't follow me as expected, I guess. Well, unfortunately, no... Ah, fuck you. No hideout nearby, and the place I was going had a police officer. Yeah, but if I go back, they are also gonna be there. Yeah. Man, fuck off. The problem is that all the hideouts are here where this asshole is. Okay, well, now he's not there anymore. Nice. Yeah, when there's only one... Oh, there's another one. Where? Behind me? Oh, can you fucking fuck off? Fucking asshole. Can you get off me, please? At least I don't have enough momentum here to actually destroy him. But he's not gonna leave me alone otherwise, that's the issue. I don't think he's still smoking, so I think that unfortunately I'm not even close to to getting rid of him. Let me be, let me be. He's a little bit lost now. That hideout is the only close one. Well, he's leaving, so I guess I could go for it. Yeah, here. Okay. No, there is another one nearby. Ah, let me enter. Okay, there we go. There is still someone nearby, though. It's not near enough. Alright. I will say that for an objective like that this was a little bit long, but whatever. It happens. Alright. So. Yeah, I can imagine that Like the final chase events here are gonna take a fucking eternity. Well, in fact, you know what's the worst part? Is that at least when it comes to like the amount of events, I'm not even halfway through. We have another Porsche here, apparently Porsche Turbo S. Sure. I didn't know that it had like more than one Porsche. Or rather, actually, well, I don't remember. Forget about it.
Attention Town 2, we report a speeding vehicle. Driver has outstanding warrants and multiple entries. He was last seen heading north on Ocean Hills Drive, requesting units to head up.
I wonder if this thing has a sits gear. I mean, it's a Porsche, right? It should have one, surely. I'm actually running out of time. It seems that this... yeah, I ran out of time. It seems that these last tollbooth events cannot really allow you to, you know, fuck around with something like manual transmission. Okay, let me do it with automatic then. Will be fucked up if I still fail with automatic, but we will see. I guess manual is no more. Because I mean, in reality, I don't know how fast I'm doing the ERs. Because I don't know exactly how the game works in that regard. Essentially, when I do the ERs, normally what I do is let the car reach the red line and then upshift. But yeah, well, I mean, it seems that automatic is doing the same thing. So I feel like automatic is even more patient than me. I feel like I upshift too quickly. Automatic actually waits all the way until you get to the red line. It seems to be the most optimal way of doing it. But yeah, we will see. Maybe I will still struggle to reach the toll booth even with automatic. Well, keep in mind that I also had an accident against a truck, so it's not just that I was using manual. But yeah. Okay, so if we had that accident here, we also would have probably lost, because those would have easily been 5 seconds lost. So I don't think it was the manual transmission that was the issue. So it's interesting that the toll booth events are actually gonna get hard, because in the career mode there was not a single toll booth event that was hard. Like, not a single one. And I don't remember ever being close of losing one like I already experienced here. Well, here I lost one, but I mean, even the ones I won, I was also very close sometimes to lose them. It seems that they did increase the difficulty of the toll booth events. Not the pursuits though, like the pursuits seem to be the same, considering that every objective that you're seeing here are objectives that I already did in the career mode, and the CPU logic is still the same one, so... Unfortunately, pursuits are as lame as they were in career. Okay. Yeah, unfortunately, like if it was only toll booth events, even though it would be lame, trying to beat the ones that like are easy to fail would at least be nice. But I feel like the pursuit events, it's also something like I feel like it's pretty unbalanced in the sense that toll booth events tend to be not that long, but pursuits have the potential to be incredibly long. And that's regardless of the milestone in itself, because sometimes if the police refuses to leave you alone, it's not like you're gonna be able to magically escape, you know? That doesn't work that way. Wait, where is that triangle? It should have been there, right? Oh, here. Yeah, here essentially, if the milestone is bounty related, the best way to do it here is by taking down police cars. It's the same logic as the one that like costing money to the state. Like the best thing to do is taking down police cars. Well, the only issue is when you're in places like this where there is no triangle near, I guess. Even if you can take them down on your own, when there are multiple of them like this, it's not easy, and it's mostly about when they are approaching you from the front rather than when they are chasing you. Like, will you guys follow me? Okay, one. Oh, okay, there you go, nice. Thanks for the collaboration. And I fucked them all up, nice. Okay, yeah, and that was enough to actually get the milestone. In the way there is also a hideout. There looks like a farmhouse. Oof. I'm glad that roadblock wasn't closer, then that was actually fast, good shit. I wish all the pursuits went like that. Yeah, that took 2 minutes and a half. Like, that's an acceptable time. Problem is that a lot of these usually go to 8 minutes, sometimes even 10. And that's the thing that sucks. Like, I don't want to be that long into a pursuit, you know? At the end of the day, it's a matter of skill. Yeah. Oh, that's the I Am Rock thing that you were mentioning. There is a song called I Am Rock, correct? I'm gonna use manual here, guys. As long as I don't get into an accident, I should be able to easily do it with manual. Alright, so here we have the Aston Martin. Very elegant car. I still think that they are ugly, but they are supposed to be elegant. I mean, it's one of those cars that it's essentially more about the status than anything else. It's like Rolls-Royce, right? You get that simply to, you know, flaunt it. Not because it's a particularly super good car, you know? That being said, Aston Martin did produce cars that are used in actual competition, so at the very least there is some merit to them. This is him, Rob. Maybe it's the guy from Garou, right? Like Rock Howard. Well, okay. That's pretty funny what just happened there. Yeah, obviously the best way to do this is to take the shortcut, but the game actually told me this is the wrong way when I did not take the shortcut. So it's like the game, even though in the radar it points the intended place to be where I went, it actually intended me to go to the shortcut. That's pretty funny.
I got that reported party on view. Code 3 chase. The driver spotted me.
Well, that is also another place where taking the shortcut would have been preferable. It's hard to take that shortcut. It requires a lot of steering. It could have been Rock Howard. Also, that reminds me that Garou Mark of the Wolves, that's a game that I still need to beat the true last boss of that game. I haven't been able to do that. But it's hard. God damn it, dude. Alright, you know what? No more manual. I know that I didn't lose because of manual, but this is already enough waste of time as it is to also not beat them on the first try, so it's manual or nothing. I mean, automatic or nothing. I'm done wasting time here. I'm just gonna do automatic and fuck everything else. Yeah, it will be more interesting with manual. It's like trying to have fun watching paint dry. Like, yeah, you can think of different ways of doing it, but at the end of the day, it's still the same shit. So you rather be done with it quick. Just pick automatic and be done with it. Yeah, I was saying the Mark of the Wolves. Yeah, it's a game that I wanna beat the true last boss, but promise that it's a typical game where it requires you to do a bunch of shit that it's not very straightforward how to do it, because it has a rank system, and having a rank system in a fighting game, it's never a good idea. But it's even a worse idea when that is required to encounter like this true last boss, right? But not to mention that the AI in Mark of the Wolves is also a little bit hard. At least in the hardest difficulty, and I think that that's the point. Wouldn't want to do it in anything other than the hardest difficulty.
Sierra 19. Give me a situation report when you can.
No change here, driver. Refusing to stop. I'm still code 3.
Damn. That was so much faster. It makes sense since I took both shortcuts. When you don't have to pay attention to the tachometer to shift gears, it's a different story. Normally, I mean, in real life, you normally don't look at the tachometer to know when to upshift or downshift. You usually hear the engine, but here, the sound of the engine is almost non-existent. Like, everything else is way louder, and my hearing is already bad, so that's a bad combination, basically. And not to mention with how frenetic the action is, you really cannot afford that much time to look at the tachometer, especially if you're supposed to dodge traffic and all that shit. Nice final picture. Okay. Let's see. Well, what's next? But I don't know. Oh, also, hold up. I reached challenge number 30. Well, already reached it before, but like... Kyle told me that I will unlock the rest of his comment after reaching this. I don't know. I feel like you were lying, Mr. Kyle. If you had something new to say, you have to say it now. Also, hit level 4, by the way, so that means that that's gonna suck. Well, then again, you're supposed to escape quickly, so shouldn't really matter too much. Alright. Who saw me there? Stop lying, game. Nobody saw me. You're absolutely out of your mind. Technically, these milestones that involve escaping fast will be harder than in career mode, because here you are supposed to do them even when you have that insane amount of police cars chasing you. In career mode you can do it at any time. Here, starting the chase like that makes it very hard to escape quickly, because you gotta get rid of them first, pretty much. And not to mention the helicopter. Wait, this counts as a tunnel, doesn't it? It does. So should I stay here? I'm pretty sure, well, it's a shame because the cooldown meter is gonna take a while. Not to mention someone is coming. No, I think it's pointing at the police car that is in the radar. Well, technically he's coming here. I don't know if he's gonna... No, he's not gonna steer. So yeah, in this situation, as annoying as it is to wait the cooldown to go all the way down, getting out to try to get a hideout, it's way more dangerous. If anything, this should be a hideout. I don't know why it's not considered one, considering that it's completely out of the way. I'm paying attention in case that asshole decides to go left. No, he doesn't. Like, this should be a hideout. Or rather, I feel like it should be something progressive instead of something fixed like this. Like, if the police hasn't seen you in a while, it should go faster and faster until eventually it goes all the way to the other side. Oh, yeah, there it is. Okay. It's just one of the many reasons why I think that the chases, or well, pursuits, or whatever the fuck you wanna call them, suck in this game. Too many things that could be done better, but aren't. Okay, what's this? Well, no, what's this? Yeah, Tollwood, but with what car this time? What are you showing me? Oh, the classic R87. Yeah, as I always say, what a beautiful car. What a beautiful and iconic car. It's impossible to not look at this car and immediately recognize it. It seems like they made it quite fast here, though. As I say, I don't know what upgrades the cars that are being given to me here have. So maybe it's not that the RX-7 in this game is super fast, but rather that they have like the ultimate performance upgrades for this particular one. How did he get away with saying SOB? Wait, is that supposed to be a slur in the USA or something? I don't know. You know, like, at some point I didn't know that a word sounding pretty similar to the word spooky was supposed to be a slur, but it was. Simpsons got away with saying that a lot of times in a row. Yeah, but I don't know what that means, SOB. I mean, it seems to be an acronym, but I don't know what it stands for.
Heading eastbound through Lyons Tunnel. You have a green light to go ahead and set up a containment.
Dispatch, this is Charlie 24 requesting 1085.
It means son of a bitch. Damn, YouTube censor you, that's pretty funny. Though that's a little bit weird that they will say SOB. It just sounds silly. I guess it's to keep it professional, I guess. Obviously, yeah, that's to make the game not have like major language, I guess, but like if that's an actual thing that people in real life say, I guess it's just so they maintain like the professional, like the professional vocabulary, right? Like in this case, the police. Because at that point, should say son of a bitch, you know?
Caller still code 6.
Dispatch 2 other 12 inbound code 3. I'll take the area.
Dispatch 27, can you confirm reports of a possible 10-5-0 in the quadrant?
It could be. Ah, that sucks so fucking much. I mean, the finish line is there, I should be able to make it. Yeah, these tracks are fucking assholes, yeah. I barely made it, actually. So these toll booth events are actually getting interesting. Like, they don't allow for mistakes. So that's cool. There's actually some, you know, some challenge to it. Okay, another one with Roblox. Okay, look, we can skip this. Though, hold up, if it's hit level 4, I guess at least the chance of Roblox is a lot higher. That being said, it still fully depends on RNG, and if RNG doesn't feel like summoning Roblox, it's not gonna summon. No, it's hit level 3. Okay, look, if by the time I reach 2 minutes I don't have at least 3 Roblox pass, I'm gonna say fuck this shit. I can't believe the Roblox missions are this shit. I mean, here you have the ultimate confirmation. In the career mode they were shit, yes, but even here, where it's supposed to be an event specifically made so you go through Roblox, they still are fucking shit. And the only reason why the trading paint ones are not shit here is because surprisingly they are still asking for a low amount of officers, but the Roblox are still asking for way too much. I don't know what's the deal. Okay, well, we have one Roblox. But you still have time to give me 2 more. Oh, okay. You seem to be interested in heeding my request. That's pretty cool. Well, what's not cool is that I pretty much lost all of the guys that were chasing me.
Unit heading up to the code 3 chase. Suspect was last reported heading
So yeah, they did the same thing I remember dealing with in the previous mission with the shitty ass roadblocks. Like essentially you also spend time trying not to escape. Well, the 2-minute mark is here. I'll give you, okay. See, like the game is actually interested in not making me quit the mission. Alright. I appreciate the interest, you know. I like it. You want to keep me here? Good shit. I will. But don't get too cocky. In fact, let's keep adding conditions. If by 5 minutes you don't give me seats in total, I'm also out of here. So think about it. If I were you, I would think about it. And I wish they would call for backup already. Holy shit. Oh, that won't stop me. And again, to be fair, the Mazda RX-7 is definitely not a vehicle that I would imagine that it's supposed to be super sturdy, you know. It's mostly supposed to be a speed machine. No, what are you fucking doing, dude? Why did you even steer? Yeah, now the backup is completely ruined because of this fucking moron. And now it got reset. Huh, for fuck's sake, dude. What a absolute bitch. Yeah, now the backup is never gonna come, so now I have to babysit this moron so he doesn't get lost. So you're forgetting about the Roblox game? You know that was my condition. Sits Roblox by 5 minutes, and the 5 minutes are quickly approaching. So you better put in work because I'm about to abort you. You're not putting in work, game. You are actually getting lazy. You know that I don't give a shit. I'll end the mission. Easily, even. The radar was pointing at the front. There's nothing at the front. Oh well, okay, there is one guy at the front, I guess. Was a Rhino unit. Well, unfortunately for you, game, we already reached the 5-minute mark, and you still, not only you're, you know, roadblock behind, you're 2 roadblock behind. Eat a dick. And this mission is not mandatory to unlock the next ones anyway, so go fuck yourself. Kindly. Yeah, the Roblox missions are fucking shit. Here in career and everywhere. They are essentially the equivalent of drag races. And we have another Lamborghini. I think that is supposed to be the Huracan or something. I don't know. I don't know which one was the Gallardo and which one was this one. See, I know that the Gallardo is one of the Lamborghinis, so this one, it's either that one or I don't know. Well, whatever, who cares? I mean, it would be nice at least if when you select the mission it will tell you what car you're gonna use, but no. It's kind of like a surprise. It's fine, I mean, don't mind it being a surprise.
Attention Patrol Northeast. A wanted Code 6 party has just been reported westbound on Clubhouse Road, requesting all available units to attend.
Dispatch, can you give me some more info on that call?
Suspect is in a red Lamborghini.
I checked that disturbed call and complainant was gone. Clear that call. We'll check your 911 report. I'm just now behind that reported driver. Yeah, this guy's running. We got a chase here.
Unfortunately, this car seems like it has some very dog shit handling, you know? I cannot imagine this one being good to use in a pursuit at all.
There he is. I got him. Bravo 2-4. 1023 on scene. He just pulled by me. I got him. Don't worry, I got him. Yeah, stand by. I lost the visual. I have him in sight. Still code 3. We got him here. We got him.
Delta 16. Request an update on your situation.
Come on, no change. Vehicle just went into a construction site.
You know what, I think of ways to make these events interesting, but I really don't see any way. I attempted the thing about using manual transmission, but if there is the chance of failing it, I guess it does make it more interesting, but with how many of them they are, I think that you don't want to spend more time in one event than you would normally. Alright, so what's gonna be the pursuit here? What milestone are you gonna ask me to do? Hopefully nothing annoying, but I don't know, it could be anything. But it's a trade paint, and it's still a low number, relatively, like 12. It's kinda big, but nah.
Attention Patrol Division. Units engage high-speed pursuit of a single vehicle.
Hit level 4.
Handle this call on channel.
Why didn't you have hit level 4 on the previous one though? Hey, that's my question. Why did the previous one have to be hit level 3? Well, not to mention that apparently trying to have the hit level be... Wait, hold up. That should have counted more than just 2 cars. Is that you actually have to hit them hard enough for it to count. You cannot simply... Like, the name trading paint is actually clickbait. Like, you don't really trade paint, you actually need to ramp them, minimum. Well, either that or they need to ram you. Like, it has to be a strong impact, is what I'm trying to say. Yeah, regardless here you need to be careful with the spike strips. Oh, speaking of which, there is a... well, too late now. There is a roadblock on the left, but it didn't appear on time. Was already too late. Okay, there is another one here. Boom. Unfortunately, this Lamborghini really doesn't have that much strength to... Fuck, when I run out of nitro, this is gonna be a bust. There is no way I can escape this. I have a car behind me. What a pain in the ass, dude. Making me waste time like this is so annoying.
Attention all units, attention all units. We have a code 6 party failing to stop for police. Supervisor requesting units on non-priority calls. Switch over to
I feel like if you're gonna have toll booth events as the only race type events in this challenge, I feel like you should also have escape as the only type of requirement for these pursuits instead of having all of them. It should be escaping as fast as you can. Damn, nice brake check by the way. Good shit. I got completely busted again. Damn. Last attempt. If I don't get it, I'm out of here. I'm not gonna waste more time.
Patrol Division, be advised. Officers are in a high-speed pursuit with a code 6 driver. Further details provided on your screen. This call is handled channel 1.
Well, actually, I think that whether I get it or not, I think it's the last thing I'm gonna do. For today, I mean, obviously. Well, the last thing I'm gonna do for today, and I think the last thing I'm gonna do with this game, I really don't feel like playing all of the remaining challenges, honestly. It's just painful. I probably won't. At least I needed to see them. Just like what I should have done is actually enter the challenge screen, and when I saw... Well, the issue is, here's the thing. Anytime I'm about to do anything on stream that I haven't done before, I want as little detail as possible. So if I would have entered the challenge screen and I saw all those lock events, I would have want to not see them, so that way I get surprised when I actually get to them. But if I have actually seen them, that all of them are toll booth and pursuits, I wouldn't have even bothered. Now that I know, well, it is what it is. You don't want it. Well, I don't know if it's the last time to make the show. I mean, you never know when that mission, well, when that song is gonna come back. It might come back for another game. It might not even need to be a Need for Speed game. It will be another game altogether. You never know. But it might not be the last time. The helicopter lost me that quickly. I mean, I'm glad that the helicopters are not as useful as they could possibly be. But man, it's so stupid that sometimes you are right in front of them and they are like, oh shit, I lost him. I have no clue where to look. Fucking morons. Fortunately, this looks like it's gonna be a cooldown where you're just supposed to wait no matter what. Yeah, if you go anywhere else, like a police car is gonna show up out of nowhere, so this is unfortunately a situation where the optimal play is letting the cooldown timer, well, I guess it didn't work. Well, it didn't work, but there's only one asshole behind me, so Since they weren't able to call for backup, I should lose him quickly. And fuck. There are hideouts here, but I don't think they are on the same level as where I am here. You have to go down. Hey, this is like a very specific path. Well, I guess we're not gonna... Well, there is one on the way. Here. Oof, okay. I guess simply to get the to the 3 hours of stream time, I'm gonna do one more event. Since the next event is Tollwood, I don't really mind. But I think the next chase is gonna suck a cock. I guess it also depends on what milestone it is. Don't know which one it could be. It's infraction. That one is not hard. Just that the sits infraction, which is usually speeding, kinda requires you to keep going for a while, which is slightly annoying. Okay, so we have the Porsche Carrera. So yeah, there is a total of 3 Porsche cars in this game. I don't remember the first one though. Oh yeah, the Porsche Cayman. Then you have the Turbo, and then you have this one, the Carrera. Well, if it's supposed to be the Spanish word for race, it's pronounced Carrera, right? But since this is a Sherman car, I don't know what they were going for there. It would be weird if they were going for Spanish, but it could be. Wouldn't be the first time. I mean, the classic example is the Renault Megane. That Megane comes from Japanese. Like, it doesn't come from French, clearly. So I don't know how glasses is said in French. But I don't think it's said Megane. Maybe I'm wrong, I don't know, I will have to check. But then again, I don't give enough of a shit, you know? So yeah, I guess no. Also, I'm noticing that a lot of these later cars don't really have any well, I didn't mean to press that. Any customization, like they are like factory. So that's a little bit weird. It's lunettes. That's a cool word. Alright, so they do call it Megane because of the Japanese word, and then... I mean, I already knew that, it's just that since I don't know French, hey, maybe... Because you know that in Japan, like, half of the modern words that are used come from other languages, right? So maybe they... Megane, even though it's glasses in Japanese, maybe they took it from French, but no, clearly not. Alright, well, good to know. But I guess that's the prime example. Like, the Renault is a French car, but the model uses a Japanese word. So this car can also use a Spanish word despite being a Sherman car, you know?
Update supervisor monitoring and requesting sit rep.
Nothing's changed. Drivers are free to stop. I'm still code 3. Go, we got him here. We got him. I see him.
Okay. Nice photo. Alright, I think I'm done for today. Honestly, I don't think I'm gonna bother finishing the remaining challenges. This is boring. This is simply boring, and if I knew, as I say, that these were gonna be the challenges, I wouldn't have bothered in the first place. But yeah, now that I know, I feel like I'm not gonna bother with whatever is remaining. Though one thing I could do, actually, hold up, let me check what are the last challenges that Kyle hype up as if they were the second coming of Christ. In this event you will be... oh, wait a second. So this one doesn't require doing any of the other ones. I mean, I could do that, I guess, because... yeah, let me try. This one is supposed to be exclusive of Black Edition. Yeah, let's do it. I mean, this is the one I wanted to get to as well, so... but yeah, the other ones seem to all be shit that you already seen. So what car is this? This is a Mustang, isn't it? No, it's not a Mustang, it's a... wait, is this wait, what logo is that? Is it a Chevrolet Camaro? But that's not the Chevrolet logo. What car is this meant to be? I mean, it's clearly a classic American muscle car, that's obvious, but... yeah, I'm not sure which one. Because that logo SS, I don't know what it stands for. I know one of the SS acronyms, I know what that one stands for. I'm pretty sure this one is not it. Oh, also it says, I just realized, it says hit level 7. Because since you're only being chased by rhinos. But I don't know, dude, at least so far this doesn't look any harder. Not to mention that I'm assuming that this car is meant to be strong, so...
I'll give you a situation report when you can.
yeah. I mean, the objective is very low. I only needed to do 500,000... wait, what the hell? There was something preventing me from going forward there. The force prevented me from going. It was very weird. It's like there was a car in front of me, except there wasn't. Okay. What are you doing? Well, right there I crashed with the column, so at least that one makes sense. Okay. Yeah, actually, stay there. Well, you didn't stay there. Well, at least I got someone. Well, I think I might have gotten him. The bounty, like, that's not gonna be hard to do, obviously. Like, in fact, in the actual career mode, you have like a harder bounty amount. And not to mention that this hit level probably gives you a lot of shit. Let me go back. Fuck. Okay. No problem. The only issue here is that they are most likely gonna be able to call for backup before I get to escape. Which is annoying because the objective is already done, but seems like it has to be the case. Well, actually they are... what the hell are they doing? Alright, no questions. So at least this will... ah, fuck you, dude. Okay, that's fine, that's fine. Well, it's not fine because they're actually following me. Come on. Alright, so that at least reset the backup. We will see how easy it will be to find a hideout and whatever, but at least the backup is not gonna be called. Okay, that should stop that guy as well. But he actually got stopped by something else. Man, these guys are
Units be advised, suspect
morons.
heading southbound near Grand Terrace. Supervisor confirmed quadrant to be set up. Units to reference their
And this was supposed to be like the ultimate challenge, dude. Like the hardest thing you've done so far. Are you kidding me? Like, doing the roadblock garbage is harder than this because of RNG and they not wanting to summon them. Damn. Okay. So by getting the Black Edition version of this game, that's what you get. Like, aside from also like a couple of liveries or whatever, but that's it. Like, that event. This, let me read it again. This will be the most difficult challenge in the series. So yeah, I guess no wonder like the other days people in chat were hyping shit up, because the game itself hypes shit up like it was the second coming of Christ, when it's just the same shit as every other event. Like, as I said, this trash here, like this shitty ass Roblox event is way harder because you actually depend on RNG. This one wasn't hard at all. At least nobody's driving a BMW this time. Yeah, that's true. Well, that was a disappointment, because you know that if I just ended the stream after that event and I was like, well, I'm not gonna check the other ones, well, obviously these ones are the same objectives that you find in career mode in like the, you know, the final chases, right? But like this one supposedly being a special event, and yet it was like a regular pursuit, just with the heavy SUVs, the Rhino units, and and what, like, does that make it harder? No, obviously not. And the objective being 500,000 is a joke. Like, in fact, well, this one, I'm not sure what amount is gonna say, but if it's the same as the career mode, this one is gonna be like 750,000. So theoretically harder even than the most difficult challenge in the series. That's insane, dude. I'm out of here. And this time I am sure I'm not bothering completing this shitty ass challenge series. It's not worth it. Like, it's just a waste of time. Well, in fact, this stream was a waste of time, at least to me. Like, I feel like I just wasted 3 hours that I'm not gonna get back, but it's fine. At least I had to do that, because otherwise I will have the doubt that maybe this mode is worth it. It's not. So, what I plan for the next streams, well, the next stream is not gonna be Need for Speed, first of all, but the thing is that the next game in the series is Need for Speed Carbon. I plan on either playing the PS3 or the Xbox 360 version, but since either of those versions will require my computer to work a little bit, and it's still summer here, I might not play them in a while. Well, at least until the heat is gone, right? So yeah, maybe it's gone sooner than later, but for the time being, it's probably not anytime soon. At least I will calculate, maybe not even in the month of February, but we will see. The weather is crazy, so it will become a lot colder sooner than expected. What you need to know is that the next streams will have nothing to do with Need for Speed, so just keep that in mind. But in any case, thanks everyone a lot for watching. I'll see you on the next stream, well, with something else, so have a good one and take care.